Why Neil Young cancelled his 2026 UK and Europe concerts. Neil Young shocked fans across the UK and Europe when he abruptly cancelled his entire 2026 summer tour, walking away from a fully scheduled run of major concerts that were already promoted, mapped out, and highly anticipated. The legendary Canadian rocker made the decision public on February 9, 2026, leaving many wondering what could possibly force an artist of his stature to step back at the last moment. The announcement appeared on Neil Young archives and immediately drew attention for its calm but firm tone. There was no dramatic explanation, no medical report, and no industry-style statement. Instead, Young offered a sincere apology to ticket holders and admitted that this was simply not the right moment for him to be on stage. This was not a tentative plan or an early-stage idea. The tour was real and detailed, set to begin at the Eden Sessions in Cornwall on June 17th, before moving through Manchester, Glasgow, Oxford, Cardiff, and then across several European cities, ending in Italy on July 26. Promoters had confirmed the dates, festivals had prepared headline slots, fans had already secured tickets and arranged travel. Everything suggested the tour was firmly in motion, which made the cancellation feel even more significant. Neil made it clear that he still loves performing live and playing. With his current band, the Chrome Hearts, that detail revealed something important. This was not about losing passion for music or the stage. The desire to perform remains, but the conditions surrounding this particular tour no longer felt right to him. At 78 years old, Neil Young understands better than anyone the physical and emotional toll of a 6-week stadium and festival, run across multiple countries. Touring at that scale in the peak of summer is demanding for any artist, and even more so for someone with decades of relentless touring behind him. Rather than push through a demanding schedule and risk delivering performances that might feel compromised, Neil chose to step back entirely. He has always valued authenticity over obligation, and clearly did not want to appear before audiences unless he could be fully present. This decision had nothing to do with ticket sales or logistical setbacks. Interest in the shows was strong, and the festivals involved were proud to host him as a headliner. The cancellation came from a deeply personal place rather than a business concern. Neil Young's career has always been defined by honesty in both music and action. Over the years, he has walked away from labels, platforms, and projects when they no longer aligned with his principles. This tour cancellation follows that same pattern of choosing integrity over expectation. Fans who have followed him for decades understand this instinctively. They know Neil does not perform out of routine or nostalgia. He performs when he feels a meaningful connection can happen between himself and the audience. His recent performances, including Glastonbury in 2025, showed he still commands a stage with power and emotion. But maintaining that energy across dozens of dates in a short period presents a very different challenge. Interestingly, Neil's decision mirrors a broader trend among rock legends in 2026 who are quietly reducing touring commitments due to physical limits. The difference is that many artists offer generic health explanations, while Neil expressed the decision in a more personal and emotional way. Reactions from fans across social media have shown disappointment, but also understanding. Many expressed relief that he chose not to force himself through a tour that might leave him exhausted or unable to give his best on stage. For Neil Young, music has never been about schedules. It has always been about timing, feeling, and truth. By stepping away from this tour, he protected not only his well-being, but also the standard he has set for what a Neil Young live performance should be. This cancellation does not signal retirement or the end of his live career. It signals that when he does return to the stage, it will be on his own terms, at his own pace, and at a moment when he feels completely ready to give audiences everything he has.